gentlemen, it is time for the Budweiser All-Pro Series Daytona 500. That is right, it is exciting time here at Daytona. It's a clear blue sky, very, very cool temperature, 70 degrees, and I'm not sure exactly what the track temperature is going to be. But it is time for the Daytona 500. Rookie Michael Whitman and rookie, I forgot who's in the 9 car. You're going to have to give me a little bit because I'm going to have to get used to all these names, so do forgive me. The 9 car, Daniel Bouchard. Our whole rookie front row in the Budweiser All-Pro Series, flanked behind them by the winner of the Budweiser duels, that is Jonathan Zorlin and Alexander Rowe in the 5 and the 32 respectively. This racetrack, we got 40 laps of racing that would include possibly one pit stop. Unless we get a caution, which is very, very likely, because I've seen the action here. These guys do get dicey, these guys do get racy, and it's the Daytona 500. We're going to have to wait and see exactly what's going to happen. Pre-race ceremonies are almost done. We've got the national anthem played already. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to introduce you to the starting lineup for the Daytona 500.
Drivers, start your engines!
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the Daytona 500. The engines are also fired, and the cars begin to roll off the grid, heading down towards turn number 1. Oh, do we already have a car in trouble back here, or is that just a little bit of lag? Might be just the car was lagging back a little bit. I think we all good. Just gonna make sure all the cars make it to the green flag. All 42 starters for the Daytona 500, led by a couple of rookies. Down the back straightaway they go for their one parade and pace lap. Trent Dunham in that number 1 Dodge. He was so conservative in his Can-Am duel that he actually ended up losing the draft and therefore ending up starting at the rear of the field. We're just gonna really have to keep an eye on him. Maybe he can work that number 1 Sega Dodge up to the front here at Daytona. Coming off of turn number 4, getting ready for the Daytona 500 to begin. Pace car is going to duck in. We're going to come to the green flag. Michael Whitman, couple of Chevy Camaros lead us down. The green flag is out. We're underway. Heading down off into the turn. I apologize if you hear Discord in the background. Actually, let me go ahead and make sure that we don't. Alright. As you see here, the inside line beginning to get the run with the 5. Jonathan Zorline gets the lead. Coming through the corner, as right there on the inside line comes the 5, comes the 3 of Paul Minnick. Look at these drivers racing 3 by 3 by 3 behind the front 2. Here comes Dylan Poteet down the inside, going to look for 3rd place off of turn number 2 and heading down the back straightaway. Now Poteet going to pull to the inside, the 88 going to kind of pull up to the middle line. Poteet says, okay, I'll go with you. He's going to try to go underneath his teammate in the 3 as the 5 of Jonathan Zorline continues to lead the Daytona 500. Coming off of turn number 4, here a couple of the cars up on the very outside line. Going to keep an eye out in the back. Some of these cars do like to hang out in the back and hang time. But remember, I believe the pit window could be anywhere from 30 to 35 laps for these cars. That's going to bring them just shy of the finish if we don't get a caution flag. Comes a couple of Stuart Haas Racing teammates there, the 14 and the 10. Andrew Davis and William Brock respectively up here. Couple of and look at Dylan Poteet. Now Poteet's going to go to the inside of the 5 car. He's going to try to take the lead off of the turn. Dylan Poteet going to come to the line and take the lead. Yep, he's going to have sole possession of the lead. Here comes the 60... excuse me, hiccup. Here comes the 62 of rookie Tony Green to the inside, being pushed by Cody Lamas and Jessica Shelton. Poteet leads that lap, but here comes Green to the inside. Shelton leaves the 22 out to dry. At least shoves him up to the middle, as now the 94 car goes for 2nd place. Austin LaPlante now up there too. Jessica moves to the outside line, going to get right behind the 62 car. Going to open up the inside for that 48 machine. Here comes a couple of the cars down the inside here. A lot of these cars got to watch out. Sometimes these cars like to go for holes that aren't there, like the 21 for instance, shutting the door on the 88 cars. They're 3 by 3 behind these drivers. Tony Green leads that lap. There's some excellent, excellent racing here in the Daytona 500. Down the back straightaway they go. This crowd, sellout crowd here at Daytona. The 48 car going to get right behind the 62, not make a move. But here comes Levi McIntyre and the 6 to the inside. A couple of Fords. Oh, I hear crashing. We got an accident in the back. Accident in the back. Oh, couple cars into the wall here. And the first caution flag of the Daytona 500 is out. First caution flag of the evening. Oh, Paul Mennick in the number 3. Such a tough break for that car. Jonathan Zorline, the dual number 1 winner. He's all smashed up, smoke coming from his. It looks like his day is done. Pole sitter Michael Whitman. Oh, what a tough break for that 42 machine. Jordan Lopez in the 17 cars got some side damage. I'm not sure if it's a lot of damage there. Carson Gum, Daniel Bouchard I saw. Ooh, a couple of these cars here getting hit. Kyle Matthews in the 09 machine. Patrick Smith in the 41 is all scrunched up on this front end here. Kyle Matthews once again. We're going to see what the damage looks like on his number 09 machine. It doesn't look too bad. He does have a bit of a buckle on the hood. You never know though. But the first caution of the Daytona 500 is out. The leader is the number 62 of Tony Green. Looks like these cars are going to make pit stops, which should be enough fuel to take him to the end of the race. Let's go back and take a look and see at what happened to bring out the caution flag. Alright, as you see here, we're going off into turn 3. We're looking at the 3 of Paul Mennick. As you see him, the car's kind of stacked up a bit in front of him, so he tries to go to the inside of the 5 of Jonathan Zorline. And it looks like he just, maybe he tried to either change his mind or something. As he tries to pull back up in line behind the 5, he hooks the 5 down the track into the 21. 21 car doesn't really get much damage out of that. Probably gets a little bit of a side damage as him kind of crawls the track. The 5 car hits the wall, turns sideways on his side, rolls over. Jonathan Zorline rolls over. You see the 41, the 42, the 09's just in the wall pretty hard, and the rest of the cars just really have nowhere to go in this incident. You see the 9, the 41 car come back up. The 9 car is going to clip the 5 right there. The 9 car is going to hit the wall. So both the pole sitter and the outside pole sitter are involved in this accident here at Daytona. Alright, let's ride on board. Let's ride on board the 20 of Emmanuel Hartnett. Oops. There we go. See him get by that pretty good. Now let's ride on board our pole sitter, Michael Whitman. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what happens to bring out the caution flag for the first time here at Daytona. Let's go back up for the restart. Welcome back to the Daytona International Speedway as we are getting set for the restart here at Daytona, going down the back straightaway. I have no clue how that number 3 of Paul Minnick is still in this race. He's got a lot of rear end damage. That car is going to be very, very slow. A couple of cars retired out of the race include Jonathan Zorline, Michael Whitman, and the 41 of Patrick Smith. The 3 of Paul Minnick's 1 lap down. The 32 of Alexander Rowe is also 1 lap down and coming out of pit road. Trent Dunham's the last car. Seth Cole is your leader, followed by Tony Green, Levi McIntyre, Josh Drake, Austin LaPlante, Igor Barato, Carter Friesen, Charles Sanford, Cody Lamas, and O'Neal Bolvin as we get the green flag to restart the Daytona 500. Now Levi, I don't know why Levi would pull to the back or pull to the inside like that with the 3 car being off the pace. No clue why. But that's gonna cost him. As Seth Cole, who took gas only on that pit stop, is gonna continue to lead. They've shuffled that 3 car to the outside lane now as we're gonna go back and look at it. They shuffled that 3 to the outside lane, so now the inside line's gonna be able to get around them. But that's definitely holding up cars such as Carter Friesen, Dylan Poteet, and Jessica Shelton. We have a bit of a 4-car breakaway for the lead here, but that could easily dissipate once these cars ahead start getting racy. Alexander Rowe managed to just barely catch up with the end of the pack over here. Something is amiss with Mr. Dunham's car as he is off the pace by a lot. I'm not sure if Trent was involved in that wreck. It really didn't seem like it. I'm not sure if he's down a cylinder or something, but he is only topping out at 168 when he was just running with the pack before that caution flag. I really and truly wonder, as he is literally almost 20 miles an hour off the pace from the rest of these drivers. Seth Cole leads another lap here in the Daytona 500. Got a bit of a gap too as the rest of the cars begin to race around themselves. We're looking at the 92, Cody Smart. He's went from the back of the pack to the front here. Shane Lake that's the 47. That's the 47 of Joshua Sekuli. Thought that was Shane Lake. It's hard to tell them apart, kind of. Except, you gotta remember, the 47 has the white hood and the 37 has the blue hood. So we're gonna come back here. Look at Charles Sanford. Looked like he had some damage to the one side of his machine. Charles Sanford is coming to pit road. It looks like Charles Sanford with some right side damage to his number 03 machine is coming to pit road. Cody Lamas was also on pit road as well, it looks like, as the pack is pretty much caught up to the leader, Seth Cole, here. All it takes is one mistake, and you could wreck a bunch of cars and end up having lapped cars, such as the cars that these guys are about to come against. Here comes rookie Jay Jefferson in that 11 car getting quite a run on the 98 of Seth Cole, but Seth Cole manages to block, but not enough as here comes the 11 to the inside for the lead. Seth Cole leads this lap of the Daytona 500 as you see Charles Sanford coming off of pit road. The 78 is the last car in this pack, so we have about a 19 car pack in this front pack here, and the other leaders seem to probably be catching them. Cody Lamas, he is up to speed, just lost the draft because of his pit stop. Jay Jefferson with the lead as you see the other pack of cars behind them. These cars are really catching that 22. It's a couple of Joe Gibbs Racing teammates, the 11 and the 20 up here now. And here comes the 20 of Emmanuel Hartnett down to the inside, looking for the lead. As we're going to kind of look back here through this pack, there's a big group of cars here, big group of cars. No help from the 20. The 11 car is fighting back a little bit on the outside line. Couple of stragglers in the back here. Leading at the line. Oh, that was a very close one at the line here. Don't know who led that lap. It says the 11 by a tenth of a second as Cody Lamas now is going to get swallowed up by this pack. The inside line is going to have to let off, but remember the 22 car is up to speed, but he is one lap down at the current time. Look at him try to block the 20. Oh no, they are not going to go 4 wide. Okay, thank God the 2 car managed to get by. I'm going to say they are not going to go 4 wide. Not with a lapped car. So the 22 now is going to fall in line in this pack as the other pack is caught up to this lead pack here. So now, with the 37 being the last car in this pack, once these cars all cross the line, the 37 car, we have a 25 car lead pack. Back up at the front with the 96 of Ace Garcia. He is the race leader as these cars are catching Trent Dunham. Oh, they're catching Trent Dunham and the 72 car of Jake Smith. Jake Smith running 168, Trent Dunham running the same speed. They're going to block the inside. Look at the 11 car. Oh, we got incident. We got trouble. The 72 car spinning in the middle of the pack. I think the caution is out again. I am not sure. Yes, the caution is out. The second caution flag of the day here. The leader is the 4 of Kyle Langland. Oh, no, I take that back. It's the 11 of Jay Jefferson. What was the 72 thinking? Caution is out once again as these cars are going to come and get slowed down here. It's a good break for some of these other drivers who are falling behind a little bit. Good chance for them to catch up as the 72 car is officially out of this race. The 32 car is back on pit lane. I'm not sure what the deal is with him. The second caution of the day is out here at Daytona. They're going to come up through the field here. We're going to see if these cars are going to make pit stops. We're not even halfway done with the Daytona 500. We've had 2 cautions. I don't know what the 72 car was thinking, but well, we're just gonna have to wait and see. Looks like some cars are coming to pit road while others aren't. So we're gonna take a look and see at the 72's mistake, and then be right back for the restart. Okay, as you see, we're looking here at the 72 car of Jake Smith. As you see, the 11 is going to go powering by, and then the 96 tries to turn down, and the 4 car just couldn't check up in time, clips the 12, causes the 12 to go up into the wall, but the 72 car is the one that spins. Johnny Gardner does an innocent bystander in all of this. Cody Lamas, the lapped car, slams on his brakes, clips the 72 just a little bit. So does Benjamin Miles, and Emmanuel Hartnett just barely get involved in this wreck, enough to bring out the caution flag for the second time today in the Daytona 500. Nobody else really seemed to be involved. It was just the 72, much along with a couple of the straggler cars. I hope they're okay at least when it comes to any type of damage or whatever. But let's go back up for the restart in the Daytona 500. Welcome back to the Daytona 500. We got more cars one lap down, of 5 in total on that inside line. Like we said, a couple of more cars made pit stops, but a majority of them did stay out. As we're going to go through your top 10 really quick, we got Ace Garcia leading, O'Neal Bolvin second, Josh Drake third, Kev Shear fourth, William Brock fifth, Shane Lake in sixth, Jessica Shelton 7th, Benjamin Miles in 8th, Kyle Matthews 9th, and Joshua Sakuli in 10th. As we're getting ready for the restart in the Daytona 500, green flag is back out, and the back half of the field decides to tuck to the inside for some reason, knowing that the one car is really off the pace. Jessica Shelton tucks to the inside and now is stuck behind that car there. I don't know what exactly is the deal with Trent Dunham's car, why he can't seem to stay up to speed or whatever, but now a lot more of that inside line is getting in trouble. Trent going to go to the outside line now. A couple of these cars are going to break. Now the cars are going to break away here. So we're going to go back up towards the front. The 96 of Ace Garcia still leading this event. There's a lot of people we're going to have to keep an eye on this. There's the JTD Daughtery cars. JTD Daughtery cars. The 34 and the 40, or the 37 and the 47 working together back here. We got to keep an eye out for Shane Lake. Shane Lake had a very, very strong Can-Am dual race, and he almost won it. Almost won it. And he was side by side with the leader as the 47 is now going to sneak around him. We also got to keep an eye out for Kev Shearer. Kev Shearer, with this strategy, placed him up at the front for track position, and with a bit of luck from a lap car, ended up winning the Advanced Auto Parts Clash here at Daytona. So definitely got to keep an eye out, as the 47 is going to tuck low to go for second. The 78 car is going to push him along. The 09 car, the last car in this group. We have a 17 car lead pack here. As we're going to go ahead and kind of scoot back to see the rest of the field here. There's Charles Sanford and the 03 who are up to speed but are a lap down. Dylan Poteet back here. The one-time race leader Seth Cole's back here. Seth going to duck to the inside and work with Poteet, try to get around these lapped machines. James Qualls stuck up here. Jessica Shelton back here. Cole Deaver back here. Trent Dunham, who can only reach a maximum speed of 170, which is basically 10 to 20 miles per hour slower than the rest of the people in this lead pack here. Kev Shearer up to second. We got a couple of Toyotas leading the Daytona 500. Here comes another car we haven't talked much about, and the White Deuce, Dylan Young. Started at the rear of the field today, as he was also conservative in his dual race. Here he comes trying to go to the inside of Kev Shearer, but with no help, he's just going to tuck in line back in third place. The 47, Joshua Sakuli and Shane Lake, once again, the only real teammates that are left up here in this main pack. Lake goes to the outside with the 62. Sakuli stays low as Dylan Young goes for second place, as we have 15 laps to go in the Daytona 500. 15 to go. We're gonna take this moment and we're gonna give you an old-fashioned crank it up, as we're gonna go silent. we finish to crank it up, we got a couple of more cars that have lost the main pack. The 43 of Benjamin Miles, the 6 of Levi McIntyre have lost the edge of this pack here. A caution flag would save them and help them most likely. But right now the lead. Oh, we have trouble! Austin LaPlante! Austin LaPlante has just blown his engine. Something amiss on that 48 machine. He has blown up. He was right in the middle of the pack. Tough break for that 48 of Austin LaPlante. Man, he was running great all race long. Managed to even get it out of traffic without hurting anybody. Austin LaPlante. Something amiss on that 48 machine. As he pulls into his pit stall here. He had a good run that 48 machine. As he ends, it's a camshaft problem on that number 48. More cars have lost a pack here. Trying to keep up. They're coming up on the lapped car of Trent Dunham. 11 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Unfortunately for Austin LaPlante, he will not have a good ending to the Daytona 500. As we have basically what looks to be a 8-car pack. 8-car pack that's going to battle for lead. Trent Dunham's going to cut the inside off. Trent Dunham is going to cut the inside lane off. Oh my gosh, what a break. And Ace Garcia is going to take the lead and be quite a far away. This could very well help the back of the cars catch up to this front pack here. As these cars race single file, well, at least they did for the time being. If only Trent now will get out of the way, because some of the cars are going to go up to the outside lane. Oh, Trent tried to swing up to the outside lane. Not sure what's going to happen here as we kind of drift back up towards the front. Ace Garcia with the lead, coming to 9 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Ace Garcia, Tony Green, Kev Shearer, Dylan Young, the top 4, all in contention. They're gonna eat up this 62 machine. Here comes the 62, gonna go down low of the 96. Kev Shearer, remember, he's the master at timing when they're gonna run into these lap cars. 978 car gonna go the inside. Kev Shearer being pushed by Dylan Young, and Kev Shearer is gonna go to the lead. But here comes Dylan Young, gonna pull immediately to the inside. Oh, these cars are getting slowed up in every direction. Eight laps to go in the Daytona 500. Single file the cars get now as they're racing down the back straightaway. Carter Friesen going to go to the inside but has no help. Shearer now going to go to the inside of the 66 for second place. Dylan Young in that white deuce just loving everything that's going on in his mirror. The more they race, the less opportunity they're going to have to catch the 2 and pass him. 7 laps to go here at Daytona. Shearer thought about looking to the inside, but Young put the block on him. Carter Friesen up here. Front Row Motorsports does very well when it comes to super speedways. As the next lap car is the 17. Jordan Lopez, who I'm going to assume is probably a little bit off the pace, but not too much. Kev Shearer to the inside, and his Toyota going to take the lead through turns 3 and 4. I saw the 47 back here. 47 in the 62. 18 going to pull in line. 78 Kev Shearer going to take the lead. 6 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Kev Shearer here. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 car pack. 9 car lead pack. The 96 gonna pull to the inside of Kev Shearer. Ace Garcia gonna try to go back to the lead, but they're coming up close on the 78 or on the 17. 17 looks like he's gonna stay to the inside. Maybe, yep, he's gonna stay to the inside. Oh, the 96 car was gonna stay low. Don't know what to do. The 66, I believe, led that lap just barely. Nope, they're giving it to the 96, Ace Garcia. They're going to put the 17 3 wide as they lap him. Up here at the front, though, the second pack is gonna get a run because the 17's slowing him down. Joshua Sekuli in the 47 machine is going to try to take the lead into the Daytona 500. 5 laps to go, coming to 4 this time by. O'Neal Baldwin in the 18. M&M's Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing is up here. Ace Garcia wants to take the lead back. Here comes the 47's teammate, Shane Lake, up here as well. Shane Lake just moved into the top 10, but here comes Elijah Gordon in the 24 looking around him as well. The more these guys race up here, the more that those cars running single file back here could potentially get up here and battle for the win. Ace Garcia leading. This is going to be interesting to say the least. Down the inside line, Ace Garcia with the lead. Kev Shearer looking for a way to go, looking for room, looking for anywhere he can put his nose. As a couple of cars, looks like they're coming down pit road. The 38 and the 24 car all coming down pit road. Here's the second pack right here being led by Cole Deaver. Come across the line, should be in 12th position. Back up at the front, Shane Lake catching the draft off the 78 car. Shane Lake still has a chance at winning this race. Ace Garcia still leading this pack. Do these cars have enough fuel to make it to the end? They should. Ooh, a couple of cars move to the outside. Is the leader pitting? Is the leader pitting? The leader is pitting! A couple of cars coming down pit road. The leader is Tony Green in the number 62. Remember, a couple of these cars stayed out. We have more cars coming down pit road as well. This second pack here. As we're watching here, Tony Green's in a good spot. Here comes Joshua Sekuli in the 47 to the inside. He's going to peek his nose under there. He's going to bring Dylan Young with him. Coming to the white flag. Joshua Sekuli comes out of turn number 4. He will see the white flag. 1 lap to go in the Daytona 500, but here comes Dylan Young in the 2. Dylan Young in the 2 Miller Lite Ford Fusion out of Penske Racing. He is gonna take the lead going down the back straightaway. No help for the 62 on the inside, but here comes Trent Dunham. Trent Dunham, they're catching him. Those 2 cars going to go to the inside. Splitting them through the middle. Dylan Young used the lap cars as a pick. He used them. out of turn number 4 with no competition. The white Miller Lite Ford Fusion of Dylan Young is going to win the Daytona 500. The caution flag was out. Caution flag was out. There was some kind of a wreck, and it looks like the 21 of Nathan Hudson was involved, as well as possibly the 22 of Cody Lamas. But that does not matter, as the white deuce, Dylan Young, has won the Daytona 500. I cannot believe the Daytona 500 results. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. But when we do, we'll have the official finishing results of the Daytona 500. Dylan Young celebrating his victory in the Daytona 500. He cannot believe it. The fuel held up for that white deuce. The fuel held up. The lap cars came just at the right moment for him to slide in beneath while getting the others trapped. Using the lap cars as a pick, Dylan Young has officially won the Budweiser All-Pro Series Daytona 500. As you see him make the turn down pit lane here. Goes behind the wall to make his turn going towards victory lane. You see the stage for the fan zone right there. Dylan Young going to victory lane at Daytona. Alright, let's go get the results. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Daytona 500. Here are your official finishing results for the Daytona 500. Dylan Young takes his blue. I don't know why I keep saying blue deuce. It's not blue. It's white. His white deuce to victory lane, where he will be celebrating a Daytona 500 victory. Alongside, next to him was Tony Green finishing second. Rookies, the rookies take the next 5 spots. Tony Green, Cody Smart, Kev Shearer, Joshua Sekuli, Cole Deaver, Alfredo Faggio, Seth Cole, James Qualls, Johnny Gardner round out your top 10. And the rest, a lot of these cars had to come in for pit stops. Couldn't stretch it to the end, unfortunately, but they gave it their best shot. As we go ahead and take a look and see at the bottom of the results here, a couple of cars retired. You know what? Hold on. We got to take a look and see what happened with the 22, and the 21 here before this race ends. You see the side right here. Let's see what happened with the 22 and the 21. Let's see. Coming down the back straightaway, you see the 21's in front of him. Oh, someone got turned. The 13 car got turned. Cody Lamas, just bad place, bad time. We're coming up here. Dylan Poteet. Looks like he's going to hook Igor Barreto right into Nathan Hudson. 13 car almost spun as the 21 came up and clipped him. Couple of 360s for Igor, and he kept it going. But look at the damage on the 21 of Nathan Hudson. Really horrible luck for that car. And as so far, thank you guys for joining me for the Daytona 500. It's an excellent start of the season for the Budweiser All-Pro Series, and it looks like we are going to try to have a decent season, hopefully, to say the least. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Your official point standings will be posted right after this video. Thank you guys. This has been a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. And until we meet again.